Now, the issue with watching the Olympics in America is that NBC, which is broadcasting the Olympics here, is incredibly locked down in their coverage. They do not want people buying a temporary subscription to NBC. They don't want people buying apps. They only want you to buy NBC to watch the Olympics through a cable provider, which is not cool. So, the solution would be to go to a different country. One, a country that is open enough in their TV broadcasting laws that citizens can access the stream directly from a website, and two, a country that also happens to broadcast in English. In my case, the two best options are the UK and Canada. Now, I'm not saying let's actually get on a plane and go to a different country. What I'm saying is let's trick our computer into thinking we did. Now, just to show you what I mean, for example, if I come to the BBC live TV website, I search that up, they do have a live stream on their site because it happens to be a country that's open enough that people can watch the broadcast. They have a what they call an iPlayer here, and if I click on this, in theory, I should be able to just come right here and watch whatever is live on BBC One. In this case, Breakfast, which I don't watch. Anyways, we'll immediately get a message. BBC iPlayer only works in the UK. What? Why? Well, because if I go ahead and ask Google, I'm in Goodrich, Texas. Certainly nowhere close enough to the UK to be able to go ahead and use this site. So let's fix that. And to do that, what I'm going to be using is called a VPN, a virtual private network. But a VPN is created for security. It encrypts your traffic and kind of scrambles your location, if you will. And the benefit of that is that if we're using a VPN, this is the VPN client that I'm using called TunnelBear here, we can trick our computer into thinking we're somewhere else. So, find a VPN service you like. There's plenty that are free. You can Google VPN like I just did and find some. I would recommend TunnelBear. It's one of the better ones I found out there. And there is a free trial that gives you like 500 megabytes, which depending on your internet connection and whether you're watching in HD, may or may not be enough to watch the entire Olympics. It probably won't be enough, but it's like $8 a month. You only have to pay them for a month. Anyways, download that. And then come to your downloads and open it up. Go ahead and click run. And for what this program is doing is actually very easy to set up and get started. So just agree to the checkboxes. It's not going to be installing any nefarious programs as some other softwares like to do. While this is installing, if we go ahead and come back to tunnelbear.com, what you'll want to do is go ahead and create an account or sign in. Which again, I'm pretty sure most people can handle this. If you're on YouTube, you probably made a YouTube account, so same kind of process. Okay, and once that is done, click the appropriate button if you already went ahead and set up that account. You're good to go. If not, go ahead and make one. I have an account here, so I'll just blur this out and log in. And it's going to bring up this really tiny window here. Okay, and once this is done checking stuff out, let me go ahead and pull this browser up real quick again, and I'm going to do that quick Google search. Where am I? Just to go ahead and reaffirm, Goodrich, Texas is my actual location. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this thing to tunnel to Canada. For me, that's going to work best because, again, I'm looking for a country that's going to be open enough to broadcast and broadcast in English. Canada looks like the best bet for me, but also it'll work in the United Kingdom, probably Australia, New Zealand, a couple other countries. Canada is what works for me. Set this thing to on. Once you have this set to on, of course, it's going to go ahead and connect to the VPN server that it's using. Again, just give that a second to iron itself out. And then we're going to get the glorious notification connected in Canada. If we go ahead and try that where am I thing again, now see that I'm in Toronto, which I'm not, but I am. So if I go ahead and head over to the Canadian news that I know is going to be broadcasting this, CBC, and just look for their live stream. Okay. And then if I go ahead and click on the Olympics, CBC, now once we're here to this page, we can watch all of the Olympics coverage as it's streaming live. We can stream it live, and since it's not streaming live at the moment, we can watch the replays from the opening ceremonies, or see that up next we have we've got rowing, beach volleyball, rugby, then soccer, then cycling, then soccer. That's it for this one.